fight tonight.
What's going on, everybody? Jade up here. Today's video is going to be over my stamp sork build, and I actually tested this build out on quite a few classes, and I think it's going to work out pretty good on every class. I went on a Templar, Nightblade, DK. I'm on my Sork now. Went on a Necro. Like, I went on all these classes, and it actually works really well for every class. It's actually pretty disgusting. I think it works better on a Sork than pretty much any other class, mainly because of just like kind of what's going on with it. So let's go ahead and buff up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So physical and spell resistance is 34k. Obviously, it's a little bit higher, but you know what, it is what it is. Some of the gear pieces that we have are reinforced, so that's why it's so high. All right, we're at 23k max Magicka, 23k max Stam, 42k max health. Health is 39k without the pet. Our health recovery is 1100. Our mag recovery is 1200. Take the pet off. We're running the Lord for max health, and we take the pet off. We're at, there we go, 39k health. But you want to keep the pet on anyways, because that is your main heal. That if you ever get low, you want to smack that. So let's just go ahead and start with the skills, since we're already on them anyways, and then we'll go into the sets and stuff that we're running. So we're running Ransack. Obviously, if you're running a healer, they should have Ellie Drain on. If you run Pugs a lot, which is not a negative terminology or a negative acronym, whatever you want to call it, all it means is a pickup group. That's all Pug means. So stop trying to make it sound like it's bad. Anyways, if you run Pugs a lot, I would probably throw on Pierce Armor. Kind of just up to you. Whatever you would like to run. I like running Ransack for this build because it gives me minor protection. And if you have a healer, Ellie Drain should be on the main priority targets anyways. So the big ads, basically. So yeah, this is your main taunt, obviously. Clan Fear is your heal. This thing, I've seen it heal for 29k, consistently 17k. Obviously, procced up and stuff, it'll heal for more. I just got really unlucky right there. Jesus Christ. Oh, I don't know why I just got all 17ks. Anyways, this can crit heal, and it has before. I'll show you some clips after this build and just kind of show you that on the stuff that I was soloing, so you can kind of get an idea. Dark Deal. I like running Dark Deal. You can obviously swap this out with Crit Surge if you would like, but I personally like Dark Deal just for the extra stamp and health that you get back. I mean, 2 I feel is better than 1. This does heal for 3k every 1 second, so that is kind of nice. I guess in boss fights I would probably put this on my back bar, and then, you know, something like that. We'll get into that a little bit, but I really like Dark Deal. I like the way that you can hit this and, you know, get some health. Like, there's a 10k heal, and you can just get this and, you know, hit it. The only thing that sucks about this skill is that it drops your block. It used to not do that, but now it does. There's a 17k crit. But now it does, so, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Take a pot. Let's see if we can get another. There's a 29k. There we go. There's another 29k. So now you see that can actually heal full 29k. And then, so I really like Dark Deal just for the health and the stamina you get back. You could potentially run Crit Surge if you want to. I run it on my back bar for boss fights. Because you don't really need the other sets that or the other skills I'm gonna show you. Hurricane, this will give you your major resolve and minor expedition. I like running Hurricane, one because it continuously gets bigger and bigger, and then plus you have minor expedition the entire time it's up, and I like being able to go fast, you know, like Ricky Bobby, right? Heroic Slash, that's your minor maim, and that's your minor heroism. You just keep getting it back. It lasts for 12 seconds. It's unbelievable. It's really good. You can put Warhorn on your front bar, or you can put Negate on your front bar. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. I personally like running Negate front bar just for, oh shit moments. I can throw this down, and this actually heals quite a bit. The tooltip changes quite a bit, but the consistent heals that I was getting from it was 1100. I think it was like 11.4 or something like that. But that's the consistent heals I was getting from it. That's 0.5 seconds. That's every 0.5 seconds. So every second I was getting roughly 2200 a second. On top of my other stuff that I have on. And then back bar inner rage, just because we have high mag and stuff. I really like using the mag more for this because I hate using stam, since you have to use stam anyways to pull in ads with Silver Leash. That's why I hate doing that. That's why I hate running the stamina morph here. And speaking of Silver Leash, we'll just talk about it. We do have Silver Leash here just to kind of pull in ads. Pretty easy, self-explanatory, since orcs don't have a chain. And then we have Pet again and Blockade. Blockade is really good because it sets enemies off balance, or it has a chance to, and it also deals a little bit of damage. Right, it's obviously not the most amazing thing for damage, but it does deal damage, and it does set enemies off balance, which is good. It's good for anybody that has 75 points in the like Thaumaturge or something like that in that tree line. This tree line here for the Exploiter passive. And then I have Encase here. This is usually how I would have my bar set up. About 90% of the time. This is a Restraining Prism is a really good ability because it gives you major vitality, and when you hit 6 enemies, it lasts for about 12 seconds or so. It's just really, really good. Major vitality is really good. Increases your healing received by 30%. So super nice. You can also use this on a boss. So if it's just you and the boss, right, you can apply this and you'll get major vitality for 2 seconds. So still really good. So if you are on your back bar and you need just like a quick heal, you can hit that Encase, hit the heal, and swap back to your back bar, or swap back to your front bar. And then of course Silver Leash, we talked about that. So if I'm on a boss fight, I'll normally run something like this, just kind of depending on what's going on and what's happening. But more than likely, I'll run a Crit Surge on my back bar because of the damage, or not the damage, but some of the damage going out. Like Hurricane, our pet, Blockade of Storm, Heroic Slash, Ransack, Light Attack, Heavy Attacking. All that whenever you deal critical damage, you get healed. So it's really nice. And then Blood Altar, minor lifesteal to everything. So whenever you hit an enemy with Blood Altar down, and they're in next to Blood Altar within 28 meters, you'll heal for roughly almost 700 every 1 second when you're damaging them. So again, that's Blockade, that's your pet, that's Inner Fire, any one of your abilities up here except for Dark Deal. It can help out a lot. Our Warhorn is back bar. The biggest reason for that is Major Force. It's almost like you almost can't beat Major Force. I mean, 15% critical damage for 10 seconds is absolutely insane. You just really can't beat that. And then if you pop Horn, you get Max Magicka and Stamina for 10% for 30 seconds. That's quite a bit, right? So let's go ahead and look at our just a Blood Root Forge. I have all that stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the sets now. So again, let's go ahead and I had the wrong button. So we'll hit that, and again we're at 34k physical and spell resistance, and our damage isn't bad, 1700. We're not really looking at the damage, but just whatever, right? Alright, so first set is Stonekeepers. I have 2 heavy just because that's what I have. 1 reinforced, 1 infused. Infused, you definitely want to put helmet, chest, and legs. You want them infused if you can. Me personally, that's what I want, because you have a bigger, um, you get a bigger return on your enchant when you have them that way, and especially if you have it infused, it's just that much bigger. And so you run infused on your helmet, chest, and legs, and then run tri-set enchants on those as well. So that way you just get that bigger return. In Stonekeepers, I've been leaving it up here so you guys can kind of read it. But basically, you stack stacks. Oh my god, stack 6 charges, and once you finally hit that 6th charge, what's going to happen is it'll release stamina and magicka to you, and you'll also get healed for 6k. It's really good. It's a really good monster set for those that hold block a lot. I personally don't, so I've been thinking about running, potentially running Earthgore or running Chokethorn or something like that. Earthgore wouldn't be that bad. Now this is, keep in mind, this is a totally a selfish build, 100%. And this is basically to kind of just show off, a little bit that you can take a lot of damage, or, you know what I mean, survive for quite a long time. But I have thought about running Earthgore. If you ever do happen to get below 50% health, this will 100% proc on you, as long as you do not have Overflowing Altar on. If you have Overflowing Altar on, this can potentially proc, Earthgore can potentially proc on a fellow group member, and then you lose that proc. So if you want to be extremely selfish, just don't run Overflowing Altar. I know this build goes pretty much against everything that I talk about, but it's honestly so much fun to run that we had to share it. The first set is leeching. That's probably pretty much well known. We have 3 reinforced, because that's just what I have, and that's what I got, and I don't feel like transmuting it. So we have chest, boots, and shoulder pieces reinforced. I would potentially like the head, chest, and legs infused, and then the other 4 pieces probably sturdy, well fitted. Even divines would be fine. Well, whatever, right? Whatever you want to use. All healthy enchants on everything, except for the big pieces. And then basically what leeching does, whenever you take damage, you get a 20% chance to summon a leeching cloud under an enemy. And it does, for my set here, it does 1356 poison damage every 1 second for 5 seconds. And then again, it also heals me for 100% of the damage caused. And then again, this can happen once every 5 seconds. So as soon as the 5 seconds is up, you can immediately trigger it again if you're lucky enough. And then the second set is Bahrah's Curse. Now, I remember this set back in the day. It used to suck, but for some reason, there's a guy in my stream today, rryl Sky. He was like, yo, J-Dub, have you ever tried this setup before? And I was like, actually, no, because last time I looked at that set, it was bad. And so we looked about it, talked about it on stream, and I just went and bought it. I'm on the live server now, and went and bought everything. Actually works really well. So the stats that it gives you max health, max magicka, max stamina, and then the 5th piece set, because the next 4th piece set doesn't matter. But the next 15 and the next 5th piece set says whenever you deal damage, you have a 25% chance to create. So basically, it spawns like a rune underneath you, or underneath an ad for 5 seconds. Excuse me. It spawns a rune underneath an ad for 5 seconds. It looks almost like Fire Rune from the Mages Guild, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a second. And then all it does is lower the enemy speed by 70%, and then deals 860 magic damage every 1 second, and then you heal off of that. 100% of it you heal. So remember what that says. So leeching, whenever you take damage, this procs, and then whenever you deal damage, this procs. Okay. So I have all Arcanum jewelry, all mag recovery, I have an infused shield. I would like sturdy or well fitted, but this is just the only one I could get. The axe, the one-hander, I would like powered for more healing, but I have defending because that's the only thing I could find, and I don't want to transmute. And then the staff is precise. I would definitely like infused on the back bar with the crusher enchant. I haven't even changed the enchants at all. I just been kind of messing with it since I picked it up. Okay, so that's the build. Right, and I'll show you some clips here in a second about how just pretty crazy. Okay, so here's the CP. We'll go over the CP right quick. I got 81 ironclad, 20 spell shield, 51 thick skin, 49 Ellie and hardy, and then we got 20 heavy armor focus. Obviously, you can change these CPs around to what you feel you need. You could probably take the 20 points out of spell shield and heavy armor focus, maybe put 40, or maybe put a few in here, maybe do a few there, hit that, then come back here. Let's see if we can actually see what we get. So we're still at 32k. That's more than enough. But now our healing received is going to be a little bit more. So I mean, you can kind of mess with it how you see fit, wherever you want to put it. 27 break free, 75 Arcanus, 75 Tenacity. You can even lower this to 56 or even 40 something. It just really depends on you. If you don't ever heavy attack and you only have attack a few times, whatever you see fit. It's totally up to you. You can adjust this how you want. 34 Tumbling, 56 Shadow Ward. I don't block a lot, so that's why I don't have that many in here. We have 75 Blessed, 72 Elfborn, just for the heals here. 0 in there. Then we have 56 Precise Strikes and 56 Mighty. You could also come over here and let me throw like yeah, we'll just throw like 3 in. So if you do that, that will lower, or that will increase the damage of the Bahrah's curse. So if you throw a little bit of more points into Elemental Expert, just make sure that it's at least, you see the percentage, 12.08%. As long as it's a full number like that, like 12 point whatever percent, it's going to be that 12%. So the only number that matters is to the left of the decimal, right? So you could do something like that if you want to. That way it could, I just wanted to show that on stream, that it does increase. Same thing with leeching. What you can do is come here and put more points in the mighty if you want more. If you want leeching to do more damage, you could do that. You could even lower these if you wanted to and put them both at 100. I mean, it's, well, you know what I mean. You could pump a lot of points in the both of them if you want. Totally up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much the build. Let me just kind of go up here and just kind of show you, and then I'll make like a small clip and throw a little bit of shitty music behind it, and then you can kind of look at it and go from there. Oh shit, I don't even have. All right, so there's the rune. We're actually gonna stay in here. We'll negate this. You're taking quite a bit of damage. See, there's the rune. You see how it procs up? Now with that, let me go ahead and try and stack these ads just so good. Okay. So now here's the rune. We'll throw that down. And now I'm not even holding block. I'll hold block during this, to be honest. Not even, I haven't even took a pot yet. I was just holding block there the entire time. And now we're gonna do crit surge, do a blockade again, then we'll do hurricane, and we'll just chill out here. The green that's popping off of the enemies here, that is, that's leeching. And that's what's healing you, so that's what's causing the damage. Let's see, we're not even holding block here. And we're still just surviving on this. pretty cool. Not too shabby at all. And actually does like an okay amount of damage. I said dues, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and die. What the hell? There we go. Oh, okay. Anyways, that's the set, and that's basically what happens. So now, appreciate you guys watching. I'll edit some clips out after this, and we'll throw it into a video with some, whatever music, and let you guys kind of watch and see how it performs. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys try it out. If you guys do enjoy it and whatnot, hopefully you guys leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought about it. I think it's actually a pretty cool set. You have a ridiculous amount of resources, and you can actually take all your points out of Stam and Magicka and pump your health back up. And I think I got all the way up to like 48k doing that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
It's abs. Jazz boys. Say, yo, hey, yo, we're live in the rack. Hit you with this ill mic tag. Hey, yo, we're live in the rack. Got something you can never forget. Bless. Word of our side, yo, I've been running. Challenges confronting. Blessings in abundance. Gotta live it up, never giving up. Attracting energy, complain and have it tough, yo. Understand where I really came from. Hustle every day, yeah, it's deep in my blood, deep in my lungs. Gotta seek more than a buzz. Want a real life high, no hating and fake love. Check. Gotta adjust to the times that we live, where everybody gives advice, but most are hypocrites. Shit. And lately I've been working on myself. Forgive me if I'm gone, no reply, going stealth. Well, I might hop in the whip, cruising through the city with the crew getting lit. Damn, back in the day, running game with my cleats was taking over the league. Yeah, the kid was elite. Couple injuries, setbacks, accepting defeat. Now I'm on tracks with dope raps, I'm killing these beats. Couple drinks, couple blunts, just relieving my stress. Know my people need souls, so we're live in the rack. So mic tack, live in the rack. Got something you can never forget. Yo, mic tack, live in the rack. Had to hit you with this ill mic tag. Bless. Yeah. Enjoy the jazz. I'ma pour some coffee. Peace.
I can't call it, I'm avoiding falling. I flag, I float, I do it often, stepping over coffins. We can just celebrate all of the wins and think about the losses. Living inside of this life of sin, a second chance is costly. Knowing my role and playing it well, I do that very often. Swinging if I'm against the wall and telling them back up off me. I'm out of my mind, I'm out of the box, I'm out of the categories. I follow the signs, I'm feeling divine like all the allegories. And it's mandatory that you lie, that you flow. Till you die, you do whatever you want. Stay alive, stay afloat, stay the course and live however you want. Watch those footsteps. Watch those footsteps. Watch those footsteps.
Yeah. Check it. You thinking it's breezy, shit is peachy, life is easy for this artist, but it's a hard road, and I'll be damned if mine is one of the hardest. Kicking a hard blow to bulldoze bullshit with a full clip of reality, real skills you can't find behind no pulpit. Keep pushing while I pull this heavy load on my shoulders to the mountaintop before I jump off. Like my album drop, counting clockwise, wise eyes on the calendar to help me grow younger while I strengthen my caliber. The cheat sheet slipped under the door before the test so you could beat me. Graduated with honors cross my chest. I'll be the next best example of the underdressed sample. Gutter chop drums beat repeatedly through the slums, eating crumbs, beating bums to the punch, punching the clock to do it, running all them rocks from the spot was kinda stupid and we knew it. Still we looped and pushed exclusive while the hood slept and followed the leader instead of someone else's footsteps.